Hi Cancer, hi, this is Marthe with Universal Power Tarot, and these messages we bring you here are supposed to encourage, elevate, and empower you guys. Hi Cancer, how are you? How is everyone? I hope you're safe and well. Happy holidays and Merry Christmas, depending on when you're watching this, my friends. If you would like to win the free private reading of 20 minutes with Spirit and myself, please just put in the comment section a song that you currently love or an artist so that others may be able to listen to it. And it's such a wonderful thing because music is such a universal language, right? So for us to connect no matter where we're from, it's like we all understand that, and we understand the emotions that music comes with, right? So, my dear Cancers, speaking of emotions, that's interesting. It's probably going to be part of your reading because that's not the usual intro. And of course, Cancer is a very emotional person, although they're sometimes, because they're so emotional, because they have so many beautiful emotions, they have to be a bit guarded. And I feel this may be part of your reading. Yeah, let's hop right in, my friends. And thank you for your wonderful likes, shares, comments, and subscriptions. I think that's enough. Yeah. It's a general reading, so it may or may not resonate with you. Please only take what resonates with you, Cancer, and leave the rest behind, because that means it's for somebody else. It's not gender specific, nor is it time specific. So whenever... Whoa, yes! Yes. So whenever a message finds you via the title, or because you resonate with it in some other way, like your gut feeling, just go with that. There may be a message in any reading that you'll find here on this channel for you. So let's hop in, shall we? Of course, I already pre-shuffled all of the cards, and 2 guardian angel cards are out already. One for now and one for the extended, most likely. Haha. Okay, you're gonna like this. We have the guardian angel card is your very first card out, and it says trust. All unfolds in perfect timing. You are one with divine will. Focus only on love, and all you truly desire will manifest at the most perfect moment. Be patient. I, your guardian angel, am watching over you. All right, Cancer, I just saw 222. Which is so interesting. Oh my goodness, you must be seeing a lot of synchronicities right now, for sure, because there is so much around you happening, going on. Because this first card here is really denoting to what I'm seeing here within the tarot cards, which is the 7 of Pentacles here. So you put in major work here, like you've almost to the point of exhaustion, right? And you're just waiting on your ships to come in, on those seeds to grow and finally bear fruit. Okay, that's what that is. And you're not really looking behind you, otherwise you would be seeing and feeling, most of all feeling emotions. You would be feeling the abundance that has created behind you already. But you don't, because you're so involved with work. So there's a connotation of taking a step back and really feeling your way through this whole situation, okay? But you've put in major work, and Spirit is saying, please continue with that work, because sometimes when there are challenges that are arising with the 7 of Wands, we may feel like, oh, this may be not my path because there are challenges. In your case, it's quite the contrary. It's working through those challenges, because we grow through those challenges. You did a lot of organizing here, right? You really put that stuff together here. From the very first wand, you made that all happen by yourself, Cancer. You really put in work here and invested. And again, Spirit is saying, just because there are obstacles or challenges doesn't mean you're on the wrong path. Again, but rather you're on the right path here. It's just those challenges, those obstacles are part of your journey, part of what you need to experience right now. But again, with the 222, that is denoting to balance, and that's exactly what we have here, the 2 of Pentacles. This is finding a bit more balance here. A bit more of a balanced approach would do you really good. So resting and action. Find the balance of these two. How much are you putting in? How much are you getting out? Of course, that doesn't add up right now. I can see that. I can see that because you put in way more than you're getting out currently. That is about to change though. And I'll show you with the cards too. Yes. Yes, Cancer. That's awesome. So that is all coming in for you. But right now, it is focused on stepping back a bit also. And again, feeling. Because sometimes we really can. You can sit there and you can totally feel when the stuff's going to come in. For example, and this is definitely not here for myself, but I could feel it like money raining down on me. I'm sitting on a huge pile of money, right? I felt that. I really did, and it was amazing. And maybe feel that a bit more because it's really here for you, okay? Then you have, the next card is actually a major arcana, which is karma. So there must be, this card is talking about past lives and scales that are being balanced. So you are still currently in this karmic cycle that is coming to completion for you here, that may have had to do with a feeling of lack, possibly a feeling of not being good enough for some of you. And with that, we really have to work through that. Sometimes Spirit really makes us work through that. And there's a reason for it too, because we can then pass on that knowledge. Because if they just gave it to us, then it wouldn't be as good. It wouldn't be as sweet, first of all. And second of all, we wouldn't have learned what we needed to learn here. So this is about lessons and learning that lesson. And yeah, when I'm saying this, it may be pissing some of you off. Could be. And I understand. I really understand. But it's good to know that it is coming in for you. And that's what Spirit is telling you also. Just trust and have faith in the whole process, and trust that there's karma that still needs to be cleared out here from possible past lives. But this is definitely a lesson that is worth learning, because that's important as you go forward, right? Because even if they did give you all the money right now, for example, or all the stability that you're craving here, then then you'd still, there are so many rich people that are unhappy, for example, right? That don't really feel stable no matter how much they have, because they haven't learned the underlying lesson that you are learning right now. If that makes any sense, I hope that explains it for you, why you have to go through this, because there's a major difference here. And when you learn that lesson, it's going to be all the more sweet when this one comes in, when all the abundance comes in. And the Queen of Pentacles is definitely someone who knows how to use money as a tool. She's also a really good investor, by the way, and someone people come to for advice, right? For money advice. So you may even are thinking about a business possibly, or that may be coming in, how to create abundance, how to create stability in my life. That may be even one of your workshops or one of your business ideas. There's something like that in there. At the very least, it's you giving advice out to other people, but this is after the process, after you've went through that process. And then it's very, very prosperous, very abundant, like swimming in money, basically. That's what I'm getting from this. Very, very abundant, very stable anyways, right? It's also someone who's very at home in his or her body. And that's part of it too. But when we acknowledge that as well, like that our body needs rest, like taking care of our needs, Cancer, you're taking care of your needs when you're through with that cycle. You're learning that currently. So because we can't give 150% and do that for a long time, because that doesn't work, right? Our body's going to say, excuse me, I can't keep this up, and it'll come in for us as some kind of a block or stop, right? And this is also part of that lesson to learn here for you. And it's good to know this, because then it's easier to stay in these spaces when we know what's really going on, right? Thank you, Spirit. Thank you. Oh yeah. No, not these. That's what I thought. Yeah. No, it's like that. Exactly. Come on. Here we go. Yeah, it's exactly like I said. Yeah. Woohoo. Yes, my friends. Yes. So, Your next card is indeed the Seven of Stones. So we have a repetitive thing here because that's the Seven of Pentacles and they're in the same position. So that's very interesting. But these cards differ greatly because if you can see, like I said, your body can't keep doing that forever because you need rest. And that's what this card is denoting to here. Healing. Healing and learning that lesson, really, that you can't keep, again, your body will only do this for so long. You need to recognize and realize, and society too on a bigger level, that we can't just be like dung dung dung, like it doesn't work like that. Because yeah, often, or a lot of the times, companies just use people for their benefit, but completely forget to nourish them and completely like deplete them, and then the next one comes and it's depleted, or it's, yeah, they are depleted, and you're getting out of that cycle. Though you're really taking care of yourself, you're taking care of your body. You see, she's meditating, she's involved and immersed in beautiful nature to nourish herself, her soul, her mind, her body, everything. That's that, right? So it's greatly different from the other card, from the Seven of Pentacles, these Seven of Stones here. And that really nourishes you. So go into meditation, go into nature. Meditation is also just sitting in nature by the lake and watching the lake. God, is so beautiful. It's so beautiful watching the sparkles on the water, watching the fish in the water, whatever it is. It's gorgeous. Like watching the light hit the trees, the leaves. Oh my goodness. Yes. All that. That's that. And then you have the Page of Stones, and that's the Page of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles in the traditional tarot is someone who's still learning how to deal with money and how to understand how to use money as a tool and not lose money, not use money, or not being used by the money, not allowing this to use you, right, in order to gain your stability, because stability is elsewhere. Like, trust me, it's different. It's very, very different. Like, I totally get that money means stability also. But Spirit is saying here, it is elsewhere. And that's exactly the challenge here too, to understand and to learn that. And we only learn by going through those processes that you're going through right now. With the links here also, it's getting support by spirit animal. It could also be that you are seeing a spirit animal in meditation or in dream state, or when you see repetitively seeing animals around you, like the same one, then you know, okay, someone is trying to get to me. So just go on Google or wherever else you're going and find out what that means. You can just pop in lynx or raven or whatever it is that you're seeing currently a lot off, and type in meaning, and the right information is going to come to you, right? And you'll know when it's right because you can feel it. You can actually feel it. With the Eight of Arrows here, that's the struggle, and the arrows, that's the swords in the traditional tarot, and that's very much, well, about the mind, the mental, right? And you must have gone through a period of depletion here, of where you really felt the lack, where you really, it may have been even cold in some cases for you, not knowing how to pay the rent, that sort of a thing, not knowing how to pay the bills, something like that, really going at it by yourself here though. Jesus, and that is being balanced here as well. Yeah, having to learn how to go through that, and also knowing that you can go through these periods and still come out alive, still make it through those times of scarcity, right? That's what you know about yourself now for sure. You can do this, and to create something out of this. These are alchemical processes, right? Much like with the Queen of Swords, actually going through something and then that is not very pleasant, and then turning that situation around into something that actually benefits you. All of a sudden finding information like that turns everything around. And you need to know, Cancer, that that's spiritual insights that you're gaining. It's something you may have dreamt about or downloads from spirit, and all of a sudden you're starting to see the signs, you're starting to see the footsteps in the snow, and you're like, oh wow, I need to go this way. Or you're following a squirrel, like the footsteps of a squirrel, so cute, in the snow, right? And you're just like, yeah, let's go this way, because you can feel it with your heart. There's a lot about feeling with your heart. We had that topic in the come on, in the in the Gemini reading, right? So there may be something in the Gemini reading as well, Cancer, for you. So really listening to your heart here, feeling your way through, because that'll teach you. Your emotions are teaching you what you need, what you want. Physical ailments possible, they teach you as well, right? Because they teach you to slow down. They teach you, well, I can't do this, or I don't know, getting the flu, for example. It's not the most perfect example right now, but getting the flu, for example, right? So, and that slows you down because you can't do anything for a week, let's say, maybe for 2. So that's part of that, and taking that time to really reflect and really asking your body, okay, what do you need? To some of you, this is must have been a real wake-up call here too. And like I said, you're then being called to be the teacher that teaches the others how to do that, how to control the mind, how to work with the mind, and not allow the mind to control us and you, right? Yeah, also, it's again, we have that from, look at this. You really are on your way to master. Oh yeah, totally. I was just going to say to acing this, because you're going from the 8 of, what's it called? Arrows to this, dang it. Never mind, it's the 10 of arrows. I never actually realized that. Wait a second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And the 10th he's got here. What I've been meaning to say, regardless of that, is that they are in order here. Do you see this? This is mental clarity. When here, the arrows are really scattered, and then it's going to acing it, because you're really getting better at this, right? With the ace of arrows here, the breath of life, you're really starting to understand here something. Cancer, I mean, sorry. And this is all about following that sign, following that guidance that really gives you total mental clarity. It's sorting out what you no longer need and really organizing things in your life, and using your mind to organize those, to organizing your mind, knowing what you're putting in it and knowing what you better not put in it, right? It's that knowing which thoughts you're choosing to focus on and which ones you do not choose to focus on, because sometimes we just do not choose our thoughts. They just appear, they're there. But we choose if we go down that path or not, or if we stop it right there and be like, no, I'm not going down that road. I'm going a different route. And this is very much tied to our emotions, because our brain is then releasing the chemicals, and it is as if we're reliving a certain situation. But again, you're on your way to really organizing yourself here and your life. All right, Cancer, if you would like to have more guidance here for your situation, I'm going to draw, by the looks of it, exclusively oracle cards for you to find out more, to get more advice from Spirit, what you can do, how you can help yourself, how the situation is unfolding. Also on Instagram, you'll find the pictures for your reading at Universal Power Tarot. Check out Patreon. There's a bunch of new stuff over there. For example, the Conversations in All Honesty and the Food for Thought category, which is even available at the $2 tier. And we have special picker cards that are Patreon exclusive, all that good stuff. So you may want to check that out, okay, if you haven't in a while. I'm sending you much, much love, my friends. Have happy holidays and Merry Christmas. And I hope this was insightful and or helpful to you. Much love. I'll see you over there or next time. Bye.